Have you ever heard of the richest man in history? No, not Elon Musk. Not Jeff Bezos. Not even Rockefeller. This man lived centuries ago in Africa, and his name was Mansa Musa, Emperor of Mali. Welcome to Tales of Our Nations, where we journey through the rise and glory of Africa's ancient kingdoms, forgotten heroes, and cultural wonders. In this episode, we explore the story of one of the most powerful empires in African history, the Mali Empire, a civilization of gold, knowledge, and unmatched influence. Origin of the empires. Long before Mali became a household name, the land was home to farmers, traders, and warriors. The region stretched along the upper Niger River, a strategic location for agriculture and trade. In the 12th century, the Ghana Empire that had once dominated the region began to weaken. Into that power vacuum rose a man named Sundiata Keita, a prince born crippled and cast aside by his enemies. According to the Epic of Sundiata, his mother was mocked and he was seen as unfit to rule. But fate had other plans. Sundiata grew strong and wise, eventually returning from exile to unite the Mandinka clans. In 1235, at the Battle of Kirina, Sundiata defeated the fearsome sorcerer king Semanguru Kante of the Sasso kingdom. That victory marked the birth of the Mali Empire. Sundiata would go on to establish a strong centralized government, fair laws, and a system that respected local chiefs while promoting unity. He laid the foundation of what would become the richest empire Africa had ever seen. Rise of trade and wealth. Mali's power wasn't just in its armies, it was in its gold. The empire sat on some of the richest gold fields in the world. It controlled the trade routes that connected West Africa to North Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. From the city of Djenné to the fabled Timbuktu, camel caravans carried gold, ivory, kola nuts, and salt, the white gold of the Sahara, across vast distances. The empire's capital, Niamey, became a center of commerce and diplomacy. Markets bustled with merchants from Morocco, Egypt, and beyond. Mali's wealth was not just measured in gold but in its thriving culture, art, and people. Mali was also known for its religious tolerance. Though Islam was the state religion, traditional African beliefs were respected, creating a society rich in diversity and coexistence. The Age of Mansa Musa. Then came the man who would change everything, Mansa Musa, who ruled from 1312 to 1337. He was not just a king, he was a legend. Under Musa, Mali became the largest empire in West Africa. His reign brought stability, prosperity, and global fame. But what truly set him apart was his legendary pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324. He embarked on the Hajj with tens of thousands of followers, hundreds of camels, and so much gold that he destabilized the economies of Cairo and Medina by giving too much away. Eyewitnesses described golden-robed servants, gifts to the poor, and construction of mosques along the way. His pilgrimage was a display of not just wealth, but Mali's global presence. After returning, Mansa Musa invested in education and culture. He built universities and libraries in Timbuktu, turning the city into a global center of Islamic learning. Scholars from across Africa and the Middle East traveled there. The Sankore University became famous for its thousands of manuscripts, many of which still exist today. Mansa Musa didn't just rule with wealth, he ruled with wisdom. Decline and legacy. After Mansa Musa's death, Mali's golden age gradually declined. His successors lacked his vision and strength.
Over time, rebellion broke out.
Provinces sought independence. The Songhai Empire, once a vassal of Mali, rose in power and eventually overtook Mali in the late 1400s. By the 1600s, Mali had shrunk to a fraction of its size. Yet, its impact endured. The memory of Sundiata Keita and Mansa Musa still echoes in West African oral tradition. The manuscripts of Timbuktu remain as proof that Africa was a continent of learning, science, and civilization long before colonization. Today, Mali stands as a nation in West Africa, its name a reminder of the greatness that once was. Africa's past is not a mystery, it is a masterpiece. And the Mali Empire is just one chapter in a much larger story. Next time on Tales of Our Nations, we travel east to ancient Nigeria, to uncover the brilliant bronze artists and early ironworkers of the Nok civilization. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe, share, and drop a comment. Which African empire, hero, or culture should we feature next? Let's rediscover our greatness, one tale at a time.